Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Yo, this your boy Shooter Trav, back live and direct with another interview. Alright, let the people know who we got on the platform today, man.
What's up? I'm Sheeraz Balushi, music video director, filmmaker. Living in Los Angeles now, but I've been in Raleigh for since 2010, so it's my home. It's my brother Trip.
Peace. My name's Tomo. I'm just here celebrating my brother. You already
Yes,
know.
You into the camera game too? What you into, Trip?
No, I do music. And I design shoes.
Okay. And those are shoes right there.
TNG.
Yeah, Liquid Gems, TNG. That's my music group.
Okay.
Yep, Trick in the music group.
No, we shot a lot of. He visited me in LA. We shot a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, and I've been seeing you going crazy in LA, man.
Hey,
You're
trying.
working with a lot of notable artists and everything. But
Yeah.
before we get into that, I want to take it all the way back. You say you from out here in Raleigh.
Yeah.
But you ain't always did the video thing, right? You started out making beats.
Yeah, when I was 12 years old. I was raised in West Virginia.
Okay.
So before North Carolina, I was living in West Virginia, and that's where I learned to make beats. I was 12 years old. That was my first passion. But yeah, I was making that until 2008 is when I started doing the video stuff. And since then, man, we just been going crazy, man. We had a run, man. We having a run still, but
right.
I'm just thankful, man. Just to be living through my art and then getting paid off of it. You know what I mean? And making a difference as well.
Yeah.
That's what I like to. That's what I like to push out to the world. Just really making a difference for people and helping out people. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad to be home, man. I could be out there making money, but it's really. I feel better coming here and helping people that actually really trying to make it out there. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and that's how you do it, man. You fly out, you build a bigger name.
Yeah.
You say you come back home and help.
And it's gonna help other people. You know what I mean? I'm with my brothers, bro. That's all I'm shooting with out here. I'm not really taking new clients. I mean, unless y'all really you know what I mean? I fuck with you, but other than that, man, I'm just sticking with my brothers and just building with them, man. Cause everyone I work with out here comes out to LA with me to work with me. So, and I like to connect the pieces too, cause there's people out there that I connect people with that be from here too. So. Yeah.
And do you still make beats, or you done translate?
I do.
And do
I do.
video? You do.
I do. The second day, me and Joel Venom, Khalil, the boys, man, we was cooking up the other day. But even then, when I was in LA before I came out here, I started to get back on Reason, and you know what I mean. I just been doing my thing with the beats, but you can hear some beats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you like? What do you enjoy doing better, the beats or the videos?
It just depends on the mood. Okay. If I'm burnt out with the film shit, I'm gonna be man, I'm ready to make a beat for 6 hours and just, you know what I mean, just be in my room. I got my blackout curtains. I just vibe out and just make music and just, you know what I mean, just drift away a little bit and yeah, just stay creative though. So, and it goes hand in hand. It's just when you're making a beat, you see a vision. So it really helps with just like I said, it goes hand in hand with everything.
What was your first camera that you got?
I had the A6300.
Okay.
I had that for 3 months, and I was then I traded it for the A7S2. I still have it. I might give it away because that shit just still in a box. I think it's in my car in LA, actually in the trunk.
Yeah.
But
that's classic. I think that the first camera need to go into a box. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably why I haven't sold it yet, though.
It's like a trophy.
Yeah, for sure.
In a box, clear box.
I shot so many videos with that, man, but I don't know. I would be kind of sad to give that one away. I didn't really care about the 6300, but that A72, man, I had a run with that one, man.
Yeah. So do you specialize in music videos on the video tip?
Yeah, for sure. Currently, right now, I'm doing mostly music videos, but I'm working on my first major documentary based on my family in Pakistan. So I'm gonna be out there. Yeah, that's my first big thing. That's really what I'm trying to get into is documentaries and short films. That's what I will be getting into when I go out the country and do all that. But I'm still gonna be making music videos with the homies. But nah, it's time for some bigger shit. Time for some bigger shit, man.
Yeah. Nah, look, I seen you say in 2022 though, it was your last year shooting music videos.
Yeah.
Is that still how you feeling?
Nah, that was just cap, man. That was just cap. I'll probably shoot 1 or 2 in 2023. You know what I mean? You might see me and Trip making some shit, but nah. I'm definitely gonna shoot a lot less. My main priority is gonna be documentaries and short films. Yeah. So like really, that's gonna be my main focus. I'm not gonna completely stop, but I'm not doing it like how I'm doing it right now. Like definitely not. Like yeah, for sure. Because my main thing always was to get into film. So really doing the music videos helped me learn like what I needed to learn with like the camera and movements and lighting and stuff like that. The 3D stuff, visual effects. Like it's like me going to school.
Yeah,
that's how I see it. Like me getting paid to go to school. You know what I mean? Like.
And how did you learn the camera game, the editing? Did you just pick it up through YouTube, or how did that come about?
Honestly, when I first started, I mean, I used to edit when I was really young, but like not much. Probably like 10 videos or some shit, just dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like we'd be in high school, like making these comedy videos and stuff like that. But I guess I just never really forgot it. And when I first did it, I was just going with the vibe, like how I felt, like which cut should go where and whatever. But I mean, for sure, like eventually I did really start going into YouTube, especially with like effects and stuff like that. Like especially when you get tired of doing the same thing, like you kind of have to, not have to, but you kind of want to go on YouTube and just see what's popping, what's new, because there's always something new coming out. So you just got to make sure you're on your A game, man. And you know, just studying. I do a lot of I don't know, you heard of Studio Binder?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll be on that. I'll be big on that. So that's like that's me learning in the background, like with the film stuff. But it also like it goes with the music videos too.
Yeah. It's pretty much self-taught. And talk about the 3D animation too that you into.
Man.
What program you use on that?
Man, I don't even know how I got into that stuff, but right now I'm using Blender. It's a free software too, but it's very powerful. I think Blender 3.0 came out. But yeah, that's what I've been using, man, and it's so time consuming. But I definitely recommend anybody try to like get into it, like even in like the simplest form. But man, it's fun. Like it just piqued my interest, and plus I was just getting bored of just doing regular like video edits. So really, I was just like, man, let me do something different, man. Let's go crazy, man. I don't know if you saw that the Soulja Boy, damn, what's it called? I forgot the album, but he had the floating Lambo in his backyard. Mm-hmm. That was a screenshot from our video. If you see Rockstar, I don't know if you had like the cuts, but if you see Rockstar, you'll see the album cover and you'll be like, oh shit. I didn't even know. I just woke up one day, he said an album coming soon. I had a screenshot of the 3D little visual effect I did with the flying Urus in the background. But
yeah.
Hey man, but that's full circle, man, because I was out here, he saw me, I built my computer just for the 3D stuff, and then just for it to like, you know what I mean, just be at like a bigger scale like that for a lot of people to see, man. It's just dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
And speaking of Soulja Boy, man, how did that come about?
So my boy Flo Malcolm, so he hit up my boy Newman. He's an artist as well. Go check him out at NWMN Official. So 2 a.m. Flo hit him up. He's like, yo, come to the studio with Soulja. And then he went in there, and then I edited the video, and then I mean we just been tapped in ever since.
Y'all been going crazy, man. How many videos have y'all done probably in the past few months?
Hey, in 2 months we shot 22 videos.
22 videos.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Going crazy.
So talk about that experience though, man, being with Soulja Boy.
It was good, man. Like he was definitely. I mean, he was cool as hell with me. Like he showed nothing but love. So it was just like, man, it was cool. Now he's on tour and stuff, but
yeah.
It was a dope experience, man, just to be in the industry. Like I'm grateful for the opportunities that I got and from the people that I connected within like that little like that 2 month, 3 month span.
Yeah.
It was dope.
What was probably the biggest thing that you picked up while being around all this stuff in the industry? Coming from Raleigh, because Raleigh out here is a small market.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's turning up now.
Yeah.
As long as we haven't had any artists in the industry. So, just talk about that, like coming from Raleigh, going out to LA, getting into the industry and seeing how everything works.
At an editing standpoint, North Carolina got the best video editors, especially for the hip hop shit. Man, I like no salt on anybody, but nah, like North Carolina, like you give us like that's really what I'm trying to push out here is just really just get like higher budget stuff out here, and you know what I mean. So we have these nice cameras and shit like that, and just just turn the city up. But we got some, as a collective, you know what I mean? Come back here and I'm gonna mess with the people I really mess with out here and just really just build from that. Cause just peeping, I'm like, man, this is like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like this is how it happens? All right, cool. Like let's just take over. You know, I'm just taking notes of the industry shit and like, how can we cut like all these people? We don't need a whole big ass team to like make a great thing, especially if you're creative, you know what I mean? Like, you know Like, cause like me, I study everything. Like, you know what I mean? I go from the camera stuff, the editing, the lighting, the 3D stuff, like all of that. So I just like to learn everything, just really just soak up everything. I just naturally always wanted to learn everything. So
yeah. Especially with today's time though, and the internet, like you say, it's just really creativity.
Yeah.
That people got to start bringing to their music videos and all of that.
Yeah.
And just to switch it up.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, everything is fast culture now, like fast fashion. Like everything's just short term. Nothing's really like made to last these days, you know. So that's really that's why everything me and him make, man. We shot a video on our iPhone, just chilling. I was like, he started playing songs, like, man, let me pull out my iPhone. I was like, matter of fact, let's just shoot the whole video. So we had like a whole fire in the middle of the woods that night too. I was like, man, how the hell did we get here?
Yeah.
But
sometimes it's not even all about the camera. You said you pulled out the iPhone and made it.
But the iPhone camera is nice. That's what I'm trying to like, man. You really just gotta, videographers, man, y'all, you gotta step it up, man, because you know, all these TikTokers and shit like that, they some good editors, man. Like, you know what I mean? People that probably never edited are really big in that TikTok. Like, they gon', I don't know, man. I just think it's the technology's going so fast that we really gotta adapt. But it's going at a very fast rate. Yeah. So I mean, that's why I tell people just really focus on the network and focus on just, you know what I mean, give them customer service, because that's what's going to differentiate yourself from like everyone else, because it's a saturated market. So
and talk about that though, like the networking and even moving around. Like I see you travel a lot, and a lot of people, they just stay stuck in their own city, and instead of getting out networking and moving around. You talk about the importance of that, and that's how you've been able to branch out and really build up.
You just gotta take a risk, man. Because when I left North Carolina, like I kind of left like when I was shooting 2 or 3 videos a day. Like, man, it was ridiculous. Like, I mean, it was on average 30 to 45 videos a month. Like, especially when COVID happened. Like when COVID happened, March was slow. I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Boom, shit just took off, and I was like, all right. And then I left that July 2020. End of July, and went out there and just took a risk and just stayed genuine and just say who I am, and just really made some connections with people that I thought were genuine as well. So I didn't really force anything when I was out there. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I gotta work with this. No, I was just cool, did my thing, being patient, work on my craft, and just focus on the people that I was working at the time, and I should just led up to where I am now.
Yeah. And let's talk about the importance of a team, you know, man, because you said you got a solid team around you.
Got a fire team. That's why I got my brothers, man.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, though, the importance of a team and really building as one.
There's only so much you can do on your own. Like, remember, like me, I definitely was like, man, I tried to work with some people, and I'm like, man, it's not working. I was like, man, screw it. I'm gonna do everything on my own. But now that I have a team, man, I just feel better, like, and the product and everything is gonna just been turning out better, you know what I mean? Like, I have people that I generally love, man, and just they support me, you know what I mean? Like my brothers, I hit him up last second. He's like, all right, bet, hit me up, or pick me up, I got you, you know what I mean? Like him as well. Like, we just did an interview the other day, like he pulled up, man. It's just that support, and it really keeps you going, because there's a lot of obstacles in this shit, like not just videography, but just business in general, or just life in general. Like, man, you gotta have people that you genuinely love being around, that bring the best out of you. That's, I mean, like I said, it makes you feel better. Makes you want to grind harder. Your head's more, you have less noise in your head, and just really just move different. Because I mean, when you're stuck in your own bullshit, I mean, you're not gonna get far. You're definitely not gonna get far. Like, you gotta have an open mind and really just realize, like, you really need a team behind you. It's gonna take you further.
It's gonna take you a whole lot.
It's gonna take you to the moon, man. It's gonna take you to the moon, man. To Saturn.
Real talk, though, man.
Yeah.
And so, do you see yourself doing movies and all that?
Absolutely. That's what I'm on. My cousin does that already. Okay. He's big in Bollywood. He's older, but man, he's the one that's gonna help me with my documentary. Okay. It's gonna be my documentary, but he's gonna help me out. But yeah, for sure, that's the move. It's a cinematic vibe, man. Like, if you see everything me and Trip make, it's all cinematic. Like, we have cut scenes, whatever, we have fun with it, but you know, we try to make it look like a movie. Yeah. That's always been my style. That's always been my style.
So what is one of your biggest pet peeves, though, as a video director, in dealing with I guess certain artists. I know you got your team of your core people, but
Yeah.
say for the random people that may hit you up. I don't know. You know how it gets, man. People hop in your DMs.
Yeah.
And, you know, they message you and they ain't really serious about booking and all that type
Yeah.
of stuff, man.
It's not as bad anymore, but it was just a cap. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just a cap. Like, you gonna hit me up for all these years and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, and you still not work. Like, come on. Like, what are you trying to hang out? Like, I'm not trying to hang out with y'all. Like, we gonna work. You know what I mean? We work, then we can hang out. You know what I mean? If I feel your vibe, like, that's how I build with people. But hey, I don't really have any pet peeves, man. Most of my pet peeves is just getting in my own like bullshit. Like I'm getting in my own head. I don't really let any outside forces really fuck with what I have like internally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I see myself as a spiritual person. Like I make sure I'm good. Like that's my background too. So my mom's really religious. She's calm. My dad same way. Like he's not really religious, but he's, you know what I mean. He has a good outlook on life. So I really focus on that. I don't really focus on the bullshit that comes with this shit. Even though I have to. I mean, I go through it. You know what I mean. But it's like.
Positivity.
Yeah, it's very positive. You have to be, like, no matter what you're doing. But like, man, and plus, like, when you're going hard, you have more leverage. It's like I'm not struggling to find people, you know what I mean? Like if I was struggling, yeah, I'll be in my head and I'll be like, man, why is this? Like, nah, but you just gotta work hard, do good for your people, you know, just make sure you're grounded in life. That's how you're gonna get further. Like you ask any successful person, like, come on, like that's the key. That's why Bill Gates has his think weeks, you know what I mean? He separates himself from everything. Like that's the people that I'm on the business side I'm looking up to. Like it's a lot of people I look up to on the business side, but it's really about just making sure you're grounded, making sure you're not having too many distractions in your life, like, and just keeping it smooth, man.
Hey, so Trip, how's your experience working with your mans right here, man? So y'all been putting in work for a lot of years. Let's talk about it though, his work ethic and everything.
Well, I mean, when I first met him and we shot the first video, I wasn't expecting to get it as fast as I did. You know, like I'm just thinking like, okay, we did all these shoots. This is gonna take a couple weeks, and I got it back in a couple days. So I was just like, damn, like this dude, this, because that's one thing that made me kind of gravitate to him. Not just him being a genuine person, is his work ethic. Because just musically, I'm used to like just knocking out track after track after track. So on the video side, the way he moves with his videos, just video after video after video, you won't even know like he really did like 7 videos in a day. Like when I went out there and I actually saw how, you know, how he moves, it just inspired me just as an artist, because I love that feeling when you just catch that wave creatively and you just keep going. So that's one thing I always admired and respected about him, was just his work ethic, you know.
Yeah.
And we made some shit though, man. Like we went to some of my favorite places, man. We went to Joshua Tree. We shot 2 videos on there. When you dropping Clockwork? Next month. Tomorrow? Yeah. The video? Yeah. Oh, that's perfect timing. Look at you, man. I'll tell you, this man's a shaman, man.
Yeah,
this man, he left LA in the new moon. Ever since then, boom, it went up, bro. June 24th. I'll never forget that day, bro. Because that was the day after. No, that night was when Newman linked up with Flo, and then we was in the studio, and then, but it was a bunch of things, man. I was working with these big artists from India at the time, and eventually led up to me linking up with this dude named Karan Ujla. Okay. We just dropped the video, man. One of the biggest Punjabi artists in the world. Like we took him to Compton and link up with YG Hootie, Waka Flocka's old artist. That's my boy too. Shout out to YG Hootie, man. Shout out to YG Hootie, man. He a real one, man. Yeah. It's nothing but love, man. He's a genuine person. Definitely go check him out, man. He got songs with Kendrick. He got some, like Kendrick gave him some verses, bro. That Hootie Malcolm.
Yeah, the one that we were.
2 Presidents. We was riding on Imperial on the way to link with him and just bumping like 2 Presidents. But yeah, to the point, like, yeah, we shot a video out there and it was nothing but love. And man, that video dropped 4 days ago, and I think it's like 5-6 million already. Yeah. And they put me in the video too, me and my cousin.
Yeah, so you got a little guest appearance.
Yeah, it was like, man, go in the video or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. It was dope though. It was great vibes.
Yeah, so you moving all around LA though, man. You see you in Compton, man. You in
everywhere.
You all over the place.
Yeah.
But talk about the vibes in LA. How like you get inspired. It changes up the mood. So a lot of people, like I said, like to stay in one spot.
Yeah.
Like, just talk about the vibes in LA though. Some people don't get that.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely inspiring. Like me, I'm more in the moment. It's not until like people like my family and like people like back home or wherever they are in the world that's just genuinely supporting. It's like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, word. You know what I mean? Like me, I get really caught up in the moment. Like I definitely appreciate everything, but like I'm still like in the zone. Like, all right, what's next? But just getting love from the outside people, man. That's where I get my really good energy out there. You know, I'm in LA. It's strictly work. Yeah. Like it's strictly work. Like I don't know.
Oh, and you was telling me talk about the crib and how we set up for work.
Yeah. Is anybody comes to the crib, they know it's an office, bro. Like you're not gonna see. You might see an air mattress with some jewelers or like our big artists or whatever just staying at the crib, you know, just working, because that's the vibe that we keep in the house. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Anybody comes to the crib, man, unless you working, and then we fuck with you. Yeah.
And when you got to LA, did you just get straight to work, or did it like take off for you right away?
It didn't.
Nah, it didn't.
Hell nah. That's why I still had to come back out here and just really still tap in with everybody out here and just, you know, like do my shoots here. And yeah, the city was dead. It was dead. Like it wasn't until June 24th when they opened the city. I think that's when they opened the city, bro. That's wild. Yeah. June 24th, and like when the city opened, that's when people really started working, because people weren't really working like that. Yeah, like when people,
everything was shut down.
Everything was shut down. So I mean, but once it opened, it was over. Yeah, it just took off. Like that 2-month span, I did more than I did in the other 10 months that I was living there, like times 100. Like it was just crazy. Yeah.
And I would say probably in maybe the next 3 to 5 years, where do you see your brand going as a whole?
My brand, man, international. Yeah, cause I'm working on some stuff in Africa and in my homeland Pakistan, and I got some moves in Southeast Asia that I'm working on as well. So it's worldwide. And I'm taking my brothers with me. Yeah.
And can you mention you talk about the documentary earlier that you was going to do back in Pakistan?
Yeah.
What exactly is it going to be on?
It's gonna be. I was thinking I might like start with me. I don't want to say too much. Let me not say that. It's gonna be about my family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my family's Baloch. So it's gonna be geared towards Malir, Karachi, where my dad's from, and then Liari, Karachi. Like 2 of the worst parts, maybe the world. You know what I mean? Like, but I just want to shine, like, just really talk about like my ancestors and stuff like that, like how they worked so hard and how humble they stayed, and you know what I mean, how it's true how much they stayed true to themselves. And you know what I mean, like that's something I always make sure I'm doing. Like I'll make sure I never do no weirdo stuff, and you know what I mean, I'm just staying true to myself, like really, but really just shine the story about my family. And then like what's really going on, because when people see that, it's like, damn, that's why he's going so hard, because I really could be out there starving, like literally, like it's you walk in our neighborhood, bro, and it's just, plus like the gangs and stuff out there. It's not so bad now because they have the military come and just wipe all that shit out, but man, just seeing what my people had to go through, but seeing them still staying happy with regardless of what's going around their surroundings, man, that's just motivating. So that's strength. I want to show that to the world. There's not really much positive stuff that's popping in the world, you know, like there's not much stuff that's like, oh, like I do have hope. Like that's, before I die, that's all I want to do is spread the message. And that's, yeah, so I want to make sure my first major thing is going to be something that's going to impact the world. And not just like, it's not necessarily just gonna be about my family. It's just a story that people can be inspired from.
They can get inspired from. Because being out here, you know, in America, man, a lot of people, you know, people go through stuff out here, but looking at like your country and stuff like that, it'll make you realize how blessed we really are out here. So
yeah. What would you say about Congo? Like,
it's the same thing. It's as far as like the minerals and stuff, we one of the richest countries in the world.
Balochistan too.
Right.
And they're killing our people.
But that's what I'm saying, because they take the minerals and then that creates conflict.
Yeah.
That's why I call them conflict minerals.
Oh, yeah, mineral.
Because we got gold, we got the Tehran this in every single phone, like all that come from the Congo, but it's dirt poor. Like it's some places there's no water, no electricity. So I tell you every day the same way, bro. Like it's a blessing. Not even what I went through here, but just it's a blessing to still be here, breathing, still able to, you know what I'm saying,
and be able to talk about it too.
Happen. Yeah, exactly. That's how I know God is real.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Last time I went to Pakistan, I was like 10 years old. We went in the summertime, 100-degree weather. That power goes out, man. You gotta sleep on that roof, bro. All them bugs flying in your face, bro. I was like, man, nah, that's different. But I want to experience. It's a whole different world. It's different, man. But I'm glad I'm from there. I'm proud to say I'm Baloch and from where I'm from. Like, cause if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am. Like, I wouldn't want to be anybody different, to be honest. Like, I'm glad I have who I have around me. Like, for sure. Like, I'm proud to say that.
It's just paying it forward, you feel me?
That's it. Life's short, man. People just get caught in the bullshit, bro. Like, I can die tonight, I can die tomorrow. Like, what impact do I have on the world? That's how I see life in general. I feel like it's that foundation that helps me with my business as well. Yeah, like, it just lets me get through the bullshit, you know? Like you said, like the pet peeves and stuff, like I don't really get to it just because I'm constantly thinking of myself, like where I'm from, you know what I mean? Right. Like I have conversations with myself all the time. Like people, you know what I mean? Like is, you know, you just gotta stay spiritual and just stay true to yourself, and you can't really lose. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you're in America, bro. Like, it's different when you're in a different country where you got the government against you and you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, things are this way. You can't do what you can out here. So it's just like that, man. So it really is a land of opportunity, no matter how much crazy shit, bullshit's happening out here. Right. It's still like, man, you're not, like, I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, out there, it's a different world, man. It's a different world. Like, it's
different. Like, when you want to do better and you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, out here it's different. If you want to do better, you really can do better. You put the work in.
Yeah, that's what.
And some places you put the work in, they really, you know what I mean? You still stuck in the same place.
They might kill you.
They might kill you.
They might take your business. Like, boom, you got a business popping, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. They figure out they're gonna take it from you. Yeah. It's corrupt. Yeah, corrupt as fuck. They'll take whatever they want. They'll take your shit, bro. Yeah.
Well, before we do get up out of here, though, man, is anything that you know, any shout outs, any words of inspiration that you want to leave?
Yeah.
For the people.
Man, shout out to my brother Trip. It's my brother, man. We make a lot of movies, but you know what I mean? I definitely see him as a brother, like a real brother, man. Shout out to my boy Sufjan. Come on, get your appearance, man. You know, get your little head pop out. Let them see your face. Yes, sir. Showing the camera.
Crazy with the photos.
Yeah, crazy with the photos, man. Shout out to my brother,
Newman.
Shout out to my brother Newman, man. He just dropped some fire, man. Everybody go follow him. Shout out to my brother Flo Malcolm, man. He's killing it, dog. Like, man, we got so much, man. Like I said, I'm thankful for both of them, not just because they're really good artists, but just because they're really good people. You know what I mean? Like, that's the message I want to spread. Like, I'm not trying to sound too over positive, but like in this negative world, you gotta like have the right people around you, or you gotta balance it out, because you're not really gonna go far in life if you don't really keep the right people, because most people are just gonna hold you back.
Pure intentions.
Yeah, pure intention. That's it. Other people on some, I don't know. I say weird a lot, but people on some weird shit, man. Like, you just gotta maneuver through it, and you gotta peep shit before it happens. You know what I mean? Before it gets too deep.
Yeah, real
talk. You got it.
And what's your social medias too, so that people can...
Yeah. I got one. It's at Sheeraz.Balushi, SHEERAZ.BALUSHI. You know, give me a follow, show some love.
And that's for everything: Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah. I don't really post. I got a podcast coming. Okay. But you know what I mean? I got a little podcast. Man, I'm not even gonna, I got a lot of shit coming. It's just I just want to make sure everything's set in stone before I really
put it out there.
Yeah, but it's coming, man. As long as you watch, just go on my Instagram. That's where I put all my updates and everything. Oh, we out in the woods, man. I forgot how it feels like to be in these trees and shit. All that dirt, damn tarantulas walking around, snakes hissing at you. You got dead snake eggs in the hiking trails. I'm like, hell no. Yeah, but nah, but that's it, man. Just stay posted on my Instagram. I'm definitely gonna go harder on some other stuff. Like, I've been needing to vlog, and I want to do the podcast. I really want to just keep spreading this positive message to the people and just really show them, like, if you do good, you're gonna get good results. If you try to fuck people over, you're fucking yourself over. You know what I mean? Like just keep it genuine and stop doing fuck shit, pretty much. Cause God's gonna reward you greatly.
Yeah,
Not just with money, just with life in general. Like you can, that's how I see it.
just in general.
That's my pet peeve when people do bad business and on some like slick shit. I'm like, come on, you moving backwards. Like you gotta move forward, man. That's the type of people I keep around me. So
Yeah, real talk. That's
Yeah.
how it go. And, what about you, Trip, man? What's your social?
Tomo Metanoia, TAMOMETONORA, like paranoia, Tomo Metanoia. And on YouTube, it's just Acid Trip Tomo Metanoia. Know what I mean? Most success to my brother, you feel me?
Shoot's fire.
That's one of the reasons that helped me stay, you know what I mean, in momentum and seeing him doing it. So, you know what I mean? Most success to my brother, inshallah.
to the Most High.
Yeah, sir,
Keep faith.
man. Y'all heard it, man. I go by the name of Shooter Trav, Media House News. And we out of here.
The GOAT.